All right. Hey, Kira, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How you doing?
Doing good. Just super busy. So it looks like I see you from Norcross, Georgia. Is that where you're originally from?
No, it's not where I'm originally from. I just moved here like 2 years ago.
Okay, where'd you move from?
Jackson.
Said from Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what made you move to Norcross?
A better job opportunity. Move with my
That-
job.
Okay, hey, that could be the reason for a good move. Now you married? You got any kids or anything like that?
No.
No, no kids. Okay, then you ain't trying to have them twins next year?
I don't know about twins, but maybe one.
Okay, no problem, no problem. All right. So single, no kids. And then what you do for work? What made you move out to Norcross?
I'm a registered nurse.
Registered nurse. So that's a good field. That ain't going nowhere. Everybody gonna need a nurse, especially this age group coming up. There's gonna be a whole bunch of people. All right, how long you been in nursing field?
um, about 6, 7 years.
6, 7 years. You like it?
I mean, I love it. I loved it enough to travel with it.
Okay. So you gonna plan on retiring one day then, right?
I probably retire as a doctor.
There you go. You gotta continue moving up. If you ain't growing, you die. So all right. And then I always like to ask now, you can't always be working. What you like to do for fun when you're not working?
I like to relax, go to the spa, get my nails did, get my hair did. Yeah.
Me too. I got that we doing a little bit up here. All
I
right.
mean, yeah, like you can go to the barbershop and get it cut off.
Yeah, yeah. All right. So Miss Kier, so my name is Jason. I'm one of the regional general managers here with American Income. My background's military for 21 years, worked with special forces, special operations my last 8 years in the Army. The answer let me come out here to Tampa, Florida. I've seen these palm trees, I've seen what life is like, and I say, here's my retirement paperwork. So now I'm with American Income, just helping families. All right.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. Let me know once you can see it.
Okay, I can see it.
All right. So Miss Kiera, like with these policy reviews, I like to be really thorough on these in case something does happen to you. We do pay out within usually about 48 to 72 hours. And then I'll make sure your name, address, birthday, all that stuff is correct. Go over your policy, make sure you understand all the every product you got. And if you got a good policy, I'll let you know. If you need work on anything, I'll let you know that as well. But either way, I'm straight up with you. All right.
All right.
All right. So I got Kiera Jackson at P.O. Box 123 Main Street. Is that still correct?
Yes.
All right. And then we got your date of birth is January 10th, 1993. Is that still correct?
No.
All right. What's okay, look like they input it wrong when they first issued your policy. What's your actual birthday?
It's 91.
91. Okay. So I'm gonna do a PSR form. We'll get that corrected for you. All right.
All right.
All right. And then got your phone number is 404-396-2216. Is that still correct?
Yes.
All right. And then your beneficiary is Amanda Mindy. Is that still correct?
Yes.
All right. So it looks like right now you're paying $66.71. That's due on the 8th of each month. Look like you got your policy back in June of 24. So you almost hit that 2 year mark with us. So right now you got the whole life female non-smoker policy. You got $40,000 a whole life. This does come with your freedom of choice certificate. And basically what that means is something happens, you basically pass away, your beneficiary take that into that funeral director, coordinate the best price of the funeral, whatever you guys come to agreement on, you let us know, we take over, we pay out within that 48 to 72 hours. Anything that's left over is going to go to your beneficiary at the exact same time. And with whole life, this is going to be with your entire life. Your premiums never increase, coverage never decreases. So basically, with you forever. And with whole life, it also builds loan and cash value. It takes about 2 years to start building. So right here it says loan and cash value that's zero right now, but you're gonna start to see that here. You're about to hit your 2 year mark here coming up next month. So you should see that start to climb. All right. Any questions on that?
No.
All right. You also got what's called a waiver of premium attached to this policy. All that means is to say if something happens to you, you become 100% disabled, you're going to pay no premiums for 6 months. At that 6 month mark, you're still 100% disabled. Going to back pay you all your premiums. You have a free policy the rest of your life. That's actually really good. Any questions on that one?
No,
All
no.
right. And then you got a terminal illness rider attached as well. That's saying if you go to the doctor for whatever reason, they say you only got 12 months to live, you're gonna pay out half your policy up front. The remaining amount, once that time did come, is gonna go to your beneficiary. All right. Any questions on that one?
You said to pay it out up front.
No, they're gonna pay out half the amount up front. So you're gonna get $20,000 up front. If they say you go to the doctor like, hey, you got 12 months to live, whatever, you got to caught some type of disease or something. And
Okay,
then so they're
so
gonna give uh-huh.
so that means y'all gonna be giving me $20,000 just to go, you know.
They're gonna give you $20,000 up front. Because what happens a lot of times, you want to, take vacation, spend more time with your family, just basically be with your loved ones. You don't have to worry about working. And then what happens
Okay.
when that time did come, we're gonna pay out the remaining 20,000 to you. All right.
Okay.
Yep. All right. And then you got a term, just called a term renewable convertible 10-year female non-smoker policy. You got $22,076 on that. All right. Any questions on that one?
Mm-mm. You said a
Mm.
term?
Yep. So it's a term policy. And
Mm.
then you do got a waiver premium attached to that.
Okay.
All right. So basically overall, you got a pretty good policy, but there are only thing I really recognize there are two things, but I'm going to show you this really quick. Once I do that, I'll come back to your policy so we can do that. So they put this out every year to all life insurance companies called a 2026 projected funeral cost chart. And the average burial in America is 15 to 20,000 as of right now. Average cremation is about 7,500 to 12,500. And then there's a 3.4% inflation increase every year. So as we get older, everything gets more expensive. You could probably think about, houses 30, 40 years ago compared to prices now. Same thing with Starbucks 10 years ago, $2 or $3. Now you can't get a latte about $9, $10. So it's the same thing. Funerals are no different. So right now you are 37 years old. They say the
35.
average,
35.
you're 35. Okay, yep. So we got that corrected for you. All right, so 35. They said average life expectancy in America is about 77 years old. Some people go past it, some don't. We hope you go past there. But if you don't, for whatever reason, in 2068, you'll be 77. And your average burial cost is going to be about 107.6 thousand. Now, cremation, you can probably take about 15 to 20,000 off that price. They've been putting this out since 1943. They've been within the $5,000 range every year that they put this out. So it's crazy, right?
You said 107,000.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, to give you an example as well, like let me scroll over and look at this. So basically, whoever is in 2026 right now at the 77 mark, they're at 20.7 thousand.
Mm.
So basically, I said they was at $5,000 range, they was in the $700 range on this one. So these guys are accurate. They've been putting this out since I think it was like 1943s a year. So it's crazy. So once you get kids, I feel bad for them. All right, so let me go back over your policy. Now, the one thing I did notice on your policy, I always like to ask this, was there any particular reason you got a renewable convertible 10-year policy at all?
Um, honestly, I don't know.
Okay. You always like to ask that question because sometimes people get it for a specific reason, but if you don't know, it probably wasn't a specific reason. The only reason I say that is because every time I see these, I hate to see, in about 8 years, this is basically going to term out on you. Term is short for terminate. So your policy is basically, if you continue with it, your premiums will increase. I don't know how much, but it's going to be a whole lot more than you're paying now. Or you can have basically, 10-year term could go away on you. So, but what the good part is, it's a renewable convertible, which means you are eligible to convert this to a whole life policy. We don't have to ask none of them health questions. You already did the application process, so you're already basically qualified to convert this. You can convert the whole amount, or you can convert a portion of this amount. But either way, you are eligible. It'll be a quick paper app. I'll do it through DocuSign, send it to you. All you do is sign it, send it back. I'll get it uploaded. We get this converted to whole life for you. All right.
Okay, so you just said,
Mm-hmm.
so that'll mean I have what? Since you said I already have 40,000 and
Mm-hmm.
it's 22,000. So that's gonna equal up, add together, right? So that'll
Yep.
be 62,000 dollars worth.
Yep. So you have about $62,076 that we can basically turn into whole life for you. And then the good part about this as well, this is going to build more cash value for you too.
Okay.
So that's the other benefit for it. It's gonna be with you your entire life. You ain't got to worry about it going away. You ain't got to worry about trying to convert nothing again. You will still be short of your projected funeral costs, but what most people do, like in our company, they'll, every other year or so they'll just add on to continue building it, almost like a financial portfolio to get your policy to where it needs to be, so your family ain't worried about, coming out to pocket any money. Once that time did come for you.
Okay. Okay, so basically this term insurance basically pointless. But so
I'm
I
not gonna
can
say,
just convert it.
yeah, I ain't gonna say it's pointless. There's always a reason for something, but if you didn't know the particular reason, I would definitely recommend converting this over to whole life. Like I said, you are already pre-qualified for it. So,
Okay, can we convert it now?
yep. So I can go ahead and get that app started for you, and we'll get you done.